Assalamu alaikum. Welcome and karibuni to our room of Zanzibar's kitchen, and welcome again to our Ramadan edition. And today we're making something very quick, very simple yet so delicious. These are onion pakoras. So I have sliced one yellow large onion. I actually peeled two, but I decided to use only one. You can also use a red one as well. So I wish I had shown you the slices. They're not very thin, but just medium size. And I'm just going to separate these into singles. This recipe is very, very simple. Doesn't take much time, and I'm sure you have all these ingredients at home. So I have also sliced jalapeno, which is totally optional. This is just for extra flavors and aromas. You can also use green chili. Just chop it into small pieces. I added about 4 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, some black pepper, red chili powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, turmeric powder. If you have chaat masala, you can use that as well. That's one thing I need to keep in my house, some salt. All right? And this is not much. It's just about quarter teaspoon to half a teaspoon. So I'm just going to massage this well to make sure that all the spices are coated in the onions. And then I added chopped ginger. I don't like to use garlic in this because garlic does tend to burn very fast, and I don't like burnt garlic. All right, so just about a teaspoon of fresh ginger. Now we're going to add gram flour. There's no specific measurement, and I like to mix it with rice flour or cornstarch or all-purpose flour, simply because I don't like gram flour alone. It's too strong for me, but you can always use gram flour alone. All right. So I totally used about 2 tablespoons of rice flour. I didn't show because the video was too long and I was just repeating the same thing. All right. So you're just going to keep adding the flour to make sure that all the onions are well coated with the gram flour. All right. And I have used about 2 to 300 grams. Keep aside to use not much. There's no specific measurement. It depends on the moisture of the onions. So we're just going to keep adding until we are satisfied. Now, if it gets too dry, you're going to add a little bit of water, maybe about a tablespoon. Not too much. You don't want them to be dripping. All right. So as you can see, then I'm keep adding the flour and maybe a little bit of water, because the onions were not totally coated. And that's it. It's a very, very simple recipe, and these are perfect for evening tea, Ramadan, of course, snacks for kids when they come back from school, when you want something quick. These are like what I call onion rings, spiced onion rings. So, okay, now, the oil, you want it to be medium heat, simply because you want the flour to be cooked, especially gram flour. Takes a little bit time to be cooked, otherwise you're going to taste that rawness. Okay, but you don't want to make it too hot, because too hot it will burn and the flour will not be cooked. And if you make it too low, it will absorb a lot of grease. Okay, so medium is perfect, and this will fry for about maybe 5 to 7 minutes on medium heat to get that nice, beautiful, golden and crispy onion pakoras. All right. So it's very simple, you guys. You see, it's not much, not too many ingredients. And you can flip them if you want. I was just bored. You really don't need to, because they are all covered with the oil. And as you can see now, they are ready. Beautiful. All right. So there's nothing much to serve, so please do not forget to visit the description box and get all the ingredients. And the measurements are going to be approximate, yeah? And you can serve this with your favorite sauce or just ketchup. Okay, I'll share with you all my favorite sauce some other time. You all have a nice day and happy Ramadan. Again, Ramadan Mubarak.